Hey, I'm Andy, and we're back with more Phyrexia All Will Be One, and this time, this is the last thing I'm going to unbox, I believe, until like some other new form comes out, like a collector's version, I don't know. But yeah, for now, this is the last thing I will unbox for Phyrexia All Will Be One, and this is the remaining 6 booster packs of the collector's boosters. We opened 6 to start off the series. And yeah, we're going to open up the last 6 to finish the series, more or less. So, yep, hopefully we get some cool stuff. I mean, these are the collector's boosters, so it should be. So, yep, hopefully we don't get a lot of repeats unless if it's like a Phyrexia or something like that. But yeah, we have 6. Maybe I should like save one for like just to save. Yeah, maybe I'll save this one. Maybe I'll think about it. But anyways, yeah, we'll just open up them, and I guess we'll see from there. All right, so these are the ones that can't be opened that well the normal way, from what I remember. It's been a while since I've opened these packs up, so I think we have to use that little tear they give. Oh, and then we'll open them up this way, maybe? I really forgot how to open up these special ones because they are a little bit tougher to open. So, oh, we got a foil. I mean, I think all the tokens in this are foil, so. Alright, we got a foil rebel. Can we go? Oh, we'll go backwards, I guess. Or maybe, no, we'll do it like this. So we got a foil, Phyrexian germ, and a rebel. So there's that. Next up, we got a foil from the Commander's set, I believe. The Sky Hunter Strike Force, 2 white, flying melee lieutenant. As long as you control your commander, other creatures you control have melee. I don't know what that means. Like I said, a few times, my knowledge goes up to like Return to Ravnica around that area, but neat stuff. A lot of these will be rares, so a lot of these might be ones I probably won't see either, so put that there. We got a non-foil Seacrum Coast. Seacrum Coast enters the battlefield tapped and lets you control 2 or fewer lands, and it gives you plains or an island. So that's nice. And then we got a special foil. I still don't know what these are called. I thought these were the oil slick rays, but then I've opened up the complete bundle, and the oil slicked ones were way different. So I don't know what these foils are called. But regardless, we got a Saw Blade Scamp, which we have a few of different varieties. So put those there. We got a normal foil Rustvine Cultivator. And we got a normal, just a normal no foil Saw Blade Scamp. So I guess we'll put that there. Now we got a Staff of the Storyteller, another commander card. A 1 white. When Staff of the Storyteller enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Whenever you create 1 or more creature tokens, put a story counter on Staff of the Storyteller. Then for planes and tap, remove the story counter from Staff of the Storyteller, draw a card. Alright, neat stuff. Ooh, that looks cool. The Mercurial Spell Dancer. I like the art for this one. For like, I don't know, I don't think this is like the alternate art. But regardless, I like this one. 1 blue. It is a... Oh, it is rare. I little hard to see through the camera. Mercurial Spelldancer can't be blocked. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on this. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you may remove 2 oil counters from it. If you do, when you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy. Alright, neat stuff. Alright, we got the Mycosynth Gardens. So it's a sphere, a tap to add 1 colorless, 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color, X tap. The Mycosynth Garden becomes a copy of target non-token artifact you control with mana value X. Very neat looking card. I guess I'll put that with the foils. We're going to make one for the foil rare, non-foil rare, and then everything else. So we got on the foil land, the Phyrexian looking mountain, which is, it is what it is. We got a Paladin of Predation, 5 green, toxic 6. It can't be blocked by creature's power 2 or less. Okay. Maybe I should have opened it this way. That way we can go through all the non-rares first, but oh well, we'll see next time. Necrogen Communion, 1 blue or 1 black. Maybe I should just make a different pile for the uncommons. Or never mind. It is what it is. I'll sort them later. Enchant creature you control. It has Toxic 2. When it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. And then we got the Dross Pits. Enters battlefield tap as to add black, and 1 black tap sack, draw a card. We got Carnivorous Canopy, 2 green. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. If that permanent with mana value was 3 or less, proliferate. I feel like a lot of these we've already seen before when doing the normal set boosters, but we got a Chrome Prowler. Enters the battlefield. When it enters the battlefield, tap target creature and opponent controls, and it has flash. And the last card for this pack is Anoint with Affliction, 1 black. Exile target creature that mana value is, if it has mana value 3 or less, corrupt it, just exile it. If the controller has 3 or more poison counters. Alright. Some neat stuff. On to the next pack. So I guess I will open it the other way, since it seems to finish off with the uncommons and commons. Let's see. I'm trying to open up neatly, but we got another foil rebel. But these ones are double-sided, so I don't know what's on the other side. We're just gonna open up like this, and then so we'll save like all the good stuff for later, for the end. So we have Zealot's Conviction, white, flash, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, or an enchanted creature gets an additional +1/+0 and has first strike if the opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Alright. Good start, good start. Next up is the Hazardous Blast, 3 red. Hazardous Blast deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Creature your opponents control can't block this turn. Alright. We got a Titanic Growth, 1 green. Gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Alright, we got a Prophetic Prism, 2. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color. I do like how the prism looks in the foil. It looks a lot better. Alright, uncommon time. We got a Plated Onslaught, 3 white. Affinity for artifacts. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. We got a Prosthetic Injector. That looks cool. 1 equip creature gets +0/+2 and has Toxic 1, and equip is a 1. We got the black Phyrexian looking land. Although now that I think about it, I should put the special foil separately, like this one. We'll just put it here. Alright, next up is Mondrak, Glory Dominus. I think this is one of the Dominus that don't have. It's a mythic. I have the green one, I have the black one, I believe. I don't know, I don't remember if I have any of the other ones, but we got the white one, 2 white. If one or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created instead. 1 Phyrexian white, sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures. Put an indestructible counter on Mondrak, Glory Dominus. Neat stuff. Next up, we got the full art version of the Mycosynth Gardens, but not foil. So, I mean, it is what it is. We've seen that earlier. We got a Glimmer Lens for a commander card. 1 white, 4 Mirrodin. Whenever equipped creature and at least 1 other creature attack, draw a card. Alright. We got a normal looking Canker Bloom. And it is what it is. We got a foil Bladed Ambassador, which we've seen before. And then the special foil of a Bonepicker Scourge. Alright, we got 3 cards left. Let's get rid of the token. The other side was a Rebel. This one is a Phyrexian Horror. Alright, what is this? Alternate Art Kaya. Intangible Slayer. I think that's what it is. 3 white, black, Planeswalker, Hexproof. Each opponent, for +2, each opponent loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. With 0, you may draw 2 cards. You draw 2 cards, then each opponent may scry 1. So it's not a may, you have to draw. So -3, each exile target creature or enchantment. If it wasn't an aura, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 1/1 white spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. Okay, interesting stuff. I do like the art. Very interesting. Put that there. And our last card for this pack is... Ooh, a foil, the Eternal Wanderer, alternate art. I think I've seen... Did I pull one of this before? I don't remember. Not a foil alternate, but I think I pulled one of the normal ones. But 4 white. No more than one creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer. Maybe I didn't. +1 exile up to one target artifact or creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner control at the beginning of that player's next end step. 0. Create a 2/2 white samurai creature token with double strike. And -4. For each player, choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacrifices all creatures they control. Not chosen this way. Okay. We got 2 planeswalkers from that pack. Very interesting. 2 alternate art planeswalkers too, I might add. So, neat stuff. On to the next pack. This one felt easier to open. Let's see if it's actually true. Alright. Kind of is. Kind of is. Alright. Let's go with the token first, get that out of the way. We got a Phyrexian Goblin and a Phyrexian Mite. Okay. Let's do this. We got Complete Devotion, 1 white. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 on the end of turn. If that creature has toxic, draw a card. Alright. Bring the Ending. This one seems new. 1 blue, counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Corrupted, counter trap spell instead. Alright. We got the Bone Picker Scourge, original art, foil version. Just neat. We got the Surgical Skull Bomb, which is a Skull Bomb for blue. We got on to our uncommons. Unctus's Retrofitter, 2 blue. Toxic 1. When it enters the battlefield, up to 1 target artifact creature you control becomes an artifact creature. Or up to 1 target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/4 for as long as you control, or for as long as this remains on the battlefield. Okay. I can't read. We have a Cacophony Scamp for a red. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, proliferate. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Okay. And we got the Phyrexian looking island. Like, I still don't think I have enough to do like a deck's worth of these Phyrexian looking lands, but I might be wrong. Like, I didn't check the complete bundle, but I think those are the full lands. But still, let's continue on. We got foil White Sun's Twilight, X white. You gain X life. Create X 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature tokens with toxic 1, and this creature can't block. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. Interesting stuff. I think I have all the colors now. I don't remember. I'll have to check later. No, next up we got the full art version of the White Sun's Twilight, non-foil. So, I mean, we just literally drew that, so yeah. Interesting we got that in the same pack, though. Like the same, I guess it's not the same card, but the same spell. So, next up is the Phyrexia Outbreak. Another commander card, 2 black. Each opponent gets a poison counter. Then each creature your opponents control gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each poison counter its controller has. That seems pretty good. Alright, next up, we got a normal looking Sinew Dancer. We got a foil Bone Picker Scourge. And a special foil looking... Oh, what's this? This isn't even... What's this set? It's SNC. I didn't realize I could get the special foils of different... I mean, I guess it is a Phyrexian Praetor, so... but yeah, we got Urbrask Heretic Praetor, 3 red. Haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card this turn, instead they exile the top card of their library. They may play it this turn. Neat. Like, I really wasn't expecting whatever that SNC. Like, one is Obi-Wan is 1, and I guess Commander is ONC. So I guess SNC is like a special commander thing? I don't know. But we got 2 cards left. Next up is Alternate Art Drivenod. I think we have at least 2 or 3 of those over the time we pulled from the set boosters. It's a 3 black. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Phyrexian black. Exile 3 creature cards from your graveyard, put an indestructible count. I think I've got the oil slicked promo from that. My memory is really bad with these types of things, but I remember drawing at least or pulling at least 2. So interesting stuff though. And the last card for this pack is a Mirrex, a full art Mirrex that is foil. So tap, add 1 colorless, tap, add 1 mana of any color, activate only if Mirrex enters the battlefield this turn. And then 3 tap, create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with toxic 1, and this creature can't block. I do like how it looks with the foil, but maybe I kind of want to see the normal colors a little bit more. I don't know. It is pretty cool. So we'll put that there. All right, we got 3 packs left. Still debating on whether if I would just want to keep one unopened just to keep, but we'll see what we pull first with these 2. And I just pull them like this. I think it's easier if I do it like this. Maybe I messed it up. Trying something new. Alright, that works. A little bit sloppy, but that works. So our token is a cat and the Phyrexian Might. Alright. Alright, and on to this pack. Got Escaped Experiment, 1 blue. Whenever it attacks creature and opponent control gets -X/-0 until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control. Okay, Whisper of the Dross, black. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn, proliferate. And we got Barbed Batterfist, 1 red. For Mirrodin, equip creature gets +1/-1, and equip is 1. We got Ruthless Predation, 1 green. Target creature you control gets +1/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. Alright, on to our uncommons. We got the Armored Scrap Gorger, which we've seen before. It gets +3/+0 as long as it has 3 or more oil counters on it. When it becomes tapped, exile target card from graveyard and put an oil counter on this, and tap, add 1 mana of any color. We got a Necrogen Rot Priest, which we've seen before as well. And the foil is a normal looking, not the Phyrexian, but the normal full art forest. Alright, next up is Thrun, Breaker of Silence. I think I've got the non-foil version. 3 green. This spell can't be countered. The trample. Thrun, Breaker of Silence can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control, or abilities from non-green sources your opponents control. As long as your turn, Thrun has indestructible. Alright, what is next? Oh, we got the Seed Core, the Full Art Seed Core. I have, I think, 4 of these already. They're not great. Tap, add that. Tap, add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast Phyrexian creature spells, or corrupted. Tap, add target 1/1 creature gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Activate only if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Alright. Next up is the Lux Artillery. 4. Whenever you cast an artifact creature spell, it gains Sunburst. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 30 or more counters among artifacts and creatures you control, Lux Artillery deals damage to each of... Wow. At the beginning of your end step, so it happens at every your end step of your turn. That is, but 30 seems like a lot. It just seems like a lot. All right, we got a normal blight belly rat. We got a foil rustmine cultivator, and the funky foil quicksilver fisher. All right, 2 cards left. Next up is neat looking. It's Azuri Stalker of Spheres. 2 green blue. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 3. If you do, proliferate twice. Whenever you proliferate, draw a card. Alright. I like the alternate art for it. And the last card for this pack is foil Phyrexian something I can't read. I'll look it up afterwards, but it's card number 329. It has a +1, and a 0. Although the 0 seems to have a lot of text that I can't read since it's in a Phyrexian font. And it costs 1 red, Phyrexian red or white, and a white. Alright. I mean, this seems cool. I don't know what it stands for. Like, I don't know Phyrexian, the alphabet off the top of my head, but that is cool. And then we have 2 packs left. Let's see. Let's open this one. All right. Possibly the last one to open. I still don't know. I might open up the last one too. Because I just feel like I just want to save one for the future, you know? But, I mean, it is what it is. It's all going to get opened, right? Alright. Our token is a drone. I don't think I've seen this one before. So, Death Touch. This creature leaves the battlefield. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And we got the Phyrexian Might on the other side. Alright, let's see what this pack has. Acor Synthesizer. Let's see. We've seen that already. Duelist of Deep Faith, 1 white, a toxic 1. As long as it's your turn, this has first strike. We got Copper Longlegs, 1 green, reach, 1 green, sack, proliferate. We got a Basilica Skull Bomb. So it's the Skull Bomb for white, and target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. Draw a card, activate only as a sorcery. Alright, and then we got the Chittering Skittling for 2 black, corrupted. Sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw a card. Activate it if only an opponent has 3 or more poison counters and only once each turn. Next up, we got Urbask's Anointer, 3 red. When it enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target where X is the number of permanents you control with oil counters on them. Alright, I got foil planes. I do like how the foil planes look, and it just seems so fitting, but yep. Next up is the so this is how it normally looks, okay. So this is the Mercurial Spelldancer. We did get the full art one somewhere in this pile, but this one's the foil version. Non-full art-ish. Next up, we got Red Sun's Twilight for full art. X red. Destroy up to X target artifacts. If X is 5 or more for each artifact destroyed this way, create a token that's a copy of it. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. Alright. Next up, we got a full art Goliath Hatchery, 4 green. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 3/3 green Phyrexian Beast creature tokens with Toxic 1 and Corrupted. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, choose a creature you control, then draw cards equal to its total toxic value. That seems interesting. Not sure for 6, but that seems interesting. We got a normal Sinew Dancer. Alright, and we got a foil Thrumming Bird. I believe I have seen all the alternate art cards that isn't a rare or a mythic rare. It just feels like I've gotten everyone. But next up, the fancy foil. Kaito Dancing Shadow. Interesting. So 2 blue black. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you may return one of them to its owner's hand. If you do, you may activate loyalty abilities of Kaito twice this turn rather than only once. And then +1, up to 1 target creature can't attack or block until your next turn. 0, draw a card. -2, create a 2/2 colorless drone artifact creature token with Death Touch, and when this creature leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Alright, fancy foil this time. Alright, last 2 cards is alternate art Jor Kadeen, first Gold Warden, red-white. Trample, whenever this attacks, it gets +X/+X until end of turn where X is the number of equipped creatures you control. Then if Jor Kadeen's power is 4 or greater, draw a card. Oh, that is not foil. I shouldn't put it in the foil pile. Oh, that art looks sick too, though. And then the last card for this pack is a foil Miglaw's Maze Crusher. 1 red, green. It enters the battlefield with 5 oil counters on it. 1, remove an oil counter. It gains vigilance and menace until end of turn. 2, remove 2 oil counters. It gets +2/+2. And then 3, remove 3 oil counters. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Doesn't seem great. The alternate art of it seems kind of but I mean, it's like minimalist kind of, or it's like it has minimal details, but it's still effective. But not quite my favorite alternate art. But yeah, we got one more pack to go. Last pack of the set for this series, and I kind of want to save it, but let's just open it. Alright. Hopefully we end out strong. I mean, all these cards are pretty cool looking with their foils and all that, but we'll see what this last pack has in store. Alright, our foil token is a cat and Phyrexian Might. Alright. First card is Sinew Dancer, which we've seen before. Alright. We got Furnace Strider, 4 red. Furnace Strider enters the battlefield with 2 oil counters. Remove an oil counter. Target creature in control gains haste until end of turn. Yeah, Testament Bearer, 3 black. When it dies, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them in your hand and the rest in the graveyard. Alright, Thirsting Roots, green. Choose 1. Search a library for a basic land. Reveal it. Put it into your hand or proliferate. We got Atmosphere Surgeon, 1 blue. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put on an oil counter. Remove an oil counter. Target creature gains flying. Activate only as a sorcery. We got Tainted Observer, 1 green, blue. Flying, toxic 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, proliferate. Alright, and we got our last foil land is a normal swamp. Alright, let's see what these cards... Heart of the cards, right? We got Venser, Corpse Puppet, which I think wasn't that great. Blue-black, Lifelink Toxic 1. Whenever you proliferate, choose 1. If you don't control a creature named the Hollow Sentinel, create the Hollow Sentinel, a legendary 3/3 colorless Phyrexian Golem artifact creature token. Or, target artifact creature you control gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. Okay. Next up, we got a Mirrex non-foil this time. So this is how it looks non-foily. Okay. Okay. And we got Gold Warden's Gambit, commander card, 6 red. Affinity for equipment. Create 5/2/2 red rebel creature tokens. They gain haste until end of your turn. For each of those tokens, you may attach an equipment you control to it. That seems pretty nice. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. But, I mean, it does have affinity, but if you try to hardcat, this seems kind of expensive, obviously. Alright, we got a Necrogen Rot Priest, which we've seen before. Foil, Bone Picker Scourge, and fancy foil, Urbask's Anointer. Alright, last 2 cards of, I guess, of me opening this set. Let's see what it has. We got Unctus Grand Metatact. One blue blue. Other blue creatures you control have whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card, discard a card. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1 Phyrexian blue. Until end of turn, target creature you control becomes a blue artifact in addition to its other colors and types. Activate only as a sorcery. Not sure if this was good or not, but do like the alternate art. And the last card for this collector's boosters pack, I guess for this entire set for me, for now, and it is Conduit of Worlds. 2 green. We may play lands from a graveyard. Tap, choose target non-land permanent card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Let's see. Activate only as a sorcery. Seems interesting. It'll like imagine if the last card was like a foil, for Atraxia or for Elshnorn, but I mean, it can't be that lucky. But I mean, I think we got a good pool. I think we started out strong, and then we had like that pack of 2 alternate art planeswalkers, and then a pack of like 2 of the same rare, just different type of card. But yeah, overall, that was the collector's boosters. You can see part 1 in that playlist. Or I guess I'll link it at the end. But yeah, that was it for, or this is it for Phyrexia OB1, I believe. I don't recall when the next set, March of the Machines, will come out, but I do have some stuff pre-ordered for that. So once those arrive, I'll upload like the unboxings and all that stuff at the normal Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I do have a few. I don't remember how I got the bundle, but I know I have at least the set boosters and I think the collectors. I tried ordering it from different places. Hopefully those places will, like, I know one of them is legit, but the others, I based off the reviews seem fine, but I guess we'll see. Hopefully they arrive and we'll do unboxings when they arrive. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It's been an experience. The new stuff that stuck out to me were like the art cards, which I really liked. Sad that the collector's boosters didn't have any, but it compensated with a lot of foils and shiny stuff. But yeah, don't know what else to say about this set overall. A lot of poison. I don't try to look at the spoilers before these sets, but yeah, this seems pretty cool. So until next time, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.